In fifth grade, we will be writing in cursive. Here's an example of a quotation written in cursive. Notice how most of the letters in each word are connected to each other. Why do we write in cursive? Well, there are several reasons. First, just like we develop fluency in reading, we need to develop fluency in writing. When we connect letters like we do in cursive, we write faster. Our attention span improves and our learning increases. Also, writing in cursive develops important hand muscles and activates parts of the brain that typing does not. Students who write words in cursive remember them better. When we write in cursive, we create new neural pathways in our brains, which makes us smarter. Also, cursive is beautiful. It's like creating art with our handwriting. Once we have the basics down, we can show creative expression. Finally, beautiful cursive writing makes a good impression. When someone sees someone with beautiful handwriting, they automatically think that person is more intelligent and creative, and they take them more seriously. There are a lot of different types of cursive writing. Palmer, Zaner-Bloser, and Denalian are a few that some schools use. I've taught all of these and a couple more. When I was in school, we were taught Palmer cursive, so that's what I learned first. All of the different types of cursive have characteristics that are uniquely their own, but they are all similar and all use connected letters in some way so that the writing flows smoothly. We will use Spalding cursive. Spalding cursive is a clean form of cursive that doesn't have a lot of extra flourishes, so that makes it easier to translate from manuscript. Manuscript means printing. Also, Spalding cursive is very similar to manuscript writing. Some of you might have already learned Spalding or another form of cursive. If you have, you are ahead of the game, so good for you. If you have already learned another form of cursive, please go with Spalding for now. When you have learned to write Spalding cursive so well that it flows naturally, you may want to learn or use some of the other forms of cursive, or even calligraphy. But for now, let's begin at the beginning. We will be using wide-ruled paper. It is different from college-ruled paper because the lines are further apart. Here is the baseline. Here would be the top line, and the midpoint is right in between, in the middle. If you use a six-sided wooden pencil like this one, you have more control. Put your thumb on one side, your middle finger on the other side, and your pointer finger right on the side in between the two to control your pencil. To make it easier to see, I'm going to use this paper and a Sharpie rather than a pencil and the regular wide-ruled paper that we will normally use. Here's my baseline, here's my top line, and of course my midpoint is there in the middle. When we write in cursive, we have short letters and we have tall letters. A short letter, such as the A, comes about to the midpoint. A tall letter, such as an L, comes almost to the top line. The A is about half the size of the L. Cursive letters have different features. Today we're going to work with vertical down lines, upswings, and circles. Vertical down lines start near the top, almost at the top, and come down to the baseline. Vertical down lines are always parallel, meaning they will never, ever cross. Some of my vertical down lines are better than the others. I think probably this one is my best one, so I'm going to put a star by it. Upswings start near the baseline and move forward, just like that. I'm bringing my upswings to the midpoint. Most cursive letters, all but 4 actually, end in an upswing that leads to the next letter. I think this is probably my best upswing in this group.
And circles. For circle, we're going to start just a little bit below midpoint, about where 2 on a clock face would be. And then we're going to bring our pencil all the way around, or Sharpie. Of these three, I think this one is my best one, so I'm going to put a little star by it. We can also do tall upswings, starting near the baseline, bringing it almost to the very top, but not quite touching. In this group, I think probably the middle one is my best tall upswing. You will need your pencil and paper so that you can work along with me. Please pause the video if you need to so that you can go get it. I've traced over lowercase a and lowercase l in a different color so you can see how similar the cursive lowercase a and lowercase l are. For A, we will make a circle. Start at 2 on the clock, come around, and end with a small upswing. I think my second one is the best. For lowercase l, we start near the baseline, come up almost to the top, and then bring down and end with an upswing. Again, start with an upswing, a tall upswing, go up to the top, almost touching that top line, and we end in an upswing. I think probably my first one was the best one this time. Now we're going to practice connecting the A and the L. We'll start at our midpoint, just a little below at 2 on the clock. Bring it around. Tall upswing. Okay, just like that. Okay, my third one is definitely not the best. I think I'm going to go with my second one. Get ready to practice on your own. Please do a row of vertical downlines, a row of small upswings, a row of circles, and a row of tall upswings. When you are finished with your row, look at all of your examples and put a star by the one you think is the very best. When you're done with that, move on to your letters. Do a row of A's, a row of L's, and then a row of A's and L's connected. Again, star your very best one. Good luck. Make it a great day.